Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile, I'm the analyst and trading mentor. You can find at the website www.vipstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the Vipstalker nickname. Good evening, today is, actually it's midnight, so it's the April the 30th, 2014, and this video is valid for today, Wednesday, April the 13th, and it's a daily update that provides a view of what's happening in the market, and it's a complement to my free a complement to the videos in my free newsletter that I send out on Sunday. So if you want to receive that newsletter, it's very simple. Go to my website vipstalker.com and subscribe for free. Only takes few seconds. I'm very respectful about your data and privacy. Actually apply the very strict regulations in Canada, and I hate spam as much as you do. So don't worry and go ahead. I will only use the email for the purpose of the communications and newsletter. So moving to the pound versus the US dollar, which is the first of the four markets. The second is Australian dollar versus US dollar, then the US dollar versus Canadian dollar, and the New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. These are the four markets I'm reviewing here. So I'll start from the pound versus US dollar. Very difficult market to trade actually, and this market at the moment, at least, I mean, it offered a very good, nice 158.48 and price went into the first and second target. Now it's hovering around this second target, this market could actually go to the first target of this busted setup here. So at the moment targets are above, and let's see if I can move the scale here to show you where the target will be. This would be the 169.55, and then I would see some brisk profit taking from this level, and this level this price might get there. So if you're in a long, you should keep it and actually sell around this area. I really believe that around this area we're going to have a very important selling event, and of course this scenario is much more probable if the dollar keeps weakening and the euro actually makes that last leap towards that 141 level that we've been looking and following now since a while, actually basically since the beginning of February last year, 2013, when Dale Pinkert actually spot that trade on Twitter. Now let's look at this. Just one more thing on this chart here. I have now. I want you to notice this 164.75 level, just please, on the downside. This is a little event which has actually a very important effects when program trading, and if price gets into that first target I showed you before, because this is the reason why we could have very brisk selling at that level. Now the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, it's a very interesting chart. Congratulations if you followed the analysis, and there was a sequence of measured move higher here. So there was a trade long, there was actually one of the trade taken, and we brought price into first and second target, and the next measure move failed. And when that happens, then that is an indication that the market is changing the direction. And as you can see, this second trade initially worked and price supported this 093.78, but then eventually this 093.59 here broke. Is actually it's 56 the actual level, just the way I trace it. So if we want to be more precise, this is going to be 93.57 with an entry at 93.56. As you can see here, and this was the entry with a stop above highs, and gained as a free risk trade, and now now it's something very interesting. So don't be scared if you see this market moving higher, and let me show you why you should not be scared, because this market, we could model this move lower with an anchor, which is this high here, two lows, and as you can see, price reacted into this area of resistance, and actually we saw a reaction of price even before here, this 4-hour bar here. There was the April the 22nd, 5 a.m. Now 093.69 started offering resistance. Eventually, price got into that area, so it was a little bit dirty. But as you can see, eventually during the night, price gave way here into the first and eventually the second target. So the second target after a reaction higher. While I'm not interested in that reaction higher, I'm very interested in showing you that the next measure move already failed here. And this is an important development. It means that the whole sequence of measure move lower here has failed. And when that happens, the market will change direction. So at least in this time frame. Notice that the situation on the daily has not changed. The daily is doomed and has a high probability of going to retest at least this 09060. So that's the target for the trade, the short trade we are at the moment. But the market may give us another opportunity to enter short, and this is something that we're going to see in the coming days here. It could be a fast, very quick event here. There's also all these cells here, and this could be actually, these people who sold here could actually exit the market very quickly if we get into, the price gets into that 93.43 area. But since the daily is short, if that happens, if we see price at this 0.9343, I'll be very interested in studying the sequence of measure move and applying the Fib stalking technique around this area here, because this could give us another opportunity for an entry short. So be very mindful about this opportunity in the Australian versus US dollar. This might come maybe end of the week or even beginning of next week, or it may come tomorrow if the market moves very, very quickly. So keep an eye on this market. The Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar had today on Tuesday this move lower. Could that be anticipated? We had this moves higher here, and we had some breaks here, and when this market broke, look at where price went right into that first target. So after that, there was already an indication that we would see some selling. Not simple, not easy trade to take, and actually if you're long, you're not really very interested in that kind of trade. Now this market could actually be trading now, actually is trading the old RFA back 109.54. So we will need to see what happens when and if this market comes back into the next measure move short, which is this 0979. So we will see just a reversal here at that level and a continuation low. We don't know that. We know that 109.17, it's a strong area of support. So if we go to the 4-hour here, 109.17 would actually line up with this first target here, if price respects this next measure move. So we need to wait and look what happens here. Moving to the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, last market for today. Very interesting development here. You will remember that this market offered a very nice sequence of measure move. The second last one was this one, with price picking up at 85 and trading into the end of the month of March here, first target, and then the next measure move also peak price, peak price at that important area. Now it was a little bit dirty, price went into this area but never broke this 08508, but price never went to that first target, and we can see that here, right? When we move the scale here, we can see the first target of this measure move, and the first target would be this 08774. We never got there. And what happened on the other side is that we saw, and I'll change the scale back so we have a full view of this market here, which is quite interesting. As you can see here, we respected still once again this area of support, but the question here has to be, did we respect an area of support or did we respect an area of profit taking short? And let me show you what I mean here, because when we trace from highs to lows here, this measure move, can you see that price went into that first target 08520 and profit taking took place there and price started reversing? So to me, a confirmation again of this area of support and 08560 area will only come if price breaks the next measure move in the sequence here. So we still didn't test that. I mean, we came to 8570, so we came actually 6 pips. You could make the case that this has traded. I want to see this level be touched or trade in a clearer way. The confirmation of support will only come if price goes above 08591, and that would be a potential entry with a stop below 08514 here, so below recent lows. I think this market has still the potential to retrace into the next measure move on the larger daily and weekly, so be very careful here. If we lose that level here, the 08508, then we're going to see 084 trade here. So still everything open here. Very interesting. Keep an eye on this market. Very interesting market, and there could be opportunities here. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this video is useful, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps and complements your own analysis, and you can make good use of it. Thank you very much. I wish you a good evening and a good trading day tomorrow, and if you are interested to my work, give a look at my website, fibstalker.com. That is it. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye now.